Well, hello everybody. Some of you might be wondering how my other animals are doing. Well, let me give you an update today. And yes, for the new subscribers, I do have more than just chickens, golden pheasants and ducks. I also have 2 fish tanks, the ones that you can see right behind me. I also still have axolotls. That's actually how my YouTube channel originated, or it started. And I also have 2 dwarf Roborowski hamsters. But first, let me clean out all the tanks and the hamster cage because it's necessary. I've been very busy and I didn't have a lot of time to clean it. So let me get to that first, and then I'll show you everything in like a little tour. For the hamsters, I have some new feed from Versillelaga. This is the first one I'm gonna show you. It's the Nature. It's for mini hamsters. So the smaller ones like I have, like Roborowskis or Russian dwarf hamsters and so on. This is filled with fruits, vegetables, grains, and as an animal protein there are also mealworms added to the mix. I've also got this bigger bag. This is also for bigger hamsters and gerbils. And here the animal protein source is chicken. And these are actually pellets, as you can see. So it's not really a mixture of grains, fruits and vegetables, but it's all mixed into one pellet. When it comes to feeding my chickens, I usually use a pellet because they can't be picky. I kind of have the feeling that hamsters are picky as well, but what I do to avoid that is just to make sure that everything is empty, that the complete feeding bowl is empty before I give them some new feed. But with this feed you won't have that problem, and this way you are sure that every hamster gets what he needs. If you only have 1 hamster, then it shouldn't be that much of a problem. But if you have 2 or more, like I do, then you might consider using a pellet, and then they can't be picky, and then you're also certain that each hamster has enough nutrients. So let's say one hamster prefers, like the dominant hamster prefers the mealworms, then he or she will eat all the mealworms and the other one won't get any. So to avoid that, you might be better off using something like this. But so far I haven't got any problems with giving them like a mixture, like something like this. So I'm gonna give them this right now. I just cleaned out their cage, so they are both upstairs. And this is how the feed looks like. Let's give it to them, because as you can see, they are hungry. These bags are also resealable, which is very convenient to make sure that everything stays fresh. I'll leave some links down below in the description where you can find the feed. It should be available to you worldwide, but I'm not completely sure. And probably the links that I will leave will be from a Belgian website. But there you can find the correct name, and then you can look it up where you can find it, or where you can order it online. And as you can see, they really like it. Alright, let's head over to my axolotls. You can't really see it that well, but yeah, basically my complete tank looks like this. It's completely overgrown with Vallisnerias. Oh, I believe there's an axolotl, but I'm gonna trim the Vallisnerias now and maybe clean the tank a little bit, and then maybe at night time I'm gonna try to show you the axolotls. That's much better, and they are already coming out. The golden female, a copper male, I believe. Yeah, it's a male. My albino male, a copper leucistic male in the back, and then I also have a copper female. Don't really see her right now, but she's in there somewhere. But I'll come back when it's nighttime and I have no reflection on the glass. And we're back. And I believe all the axolotls are out. So we have our two copper ones over here. I believe this is the female. Yes, and that's the male. This is the copper leucistic male. And these three are brothers and sister. Sadly, their mother died. I believe last year. And these two I bought at Naturaria Fair. This is a golden albino female, and this is just a regular albino male. And now he's the biggest of the tank. Maybe not the prettiest anymore, but they're all getting a little bit old. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this tank. If I'm gonna keep the setup like this when I move it to our new house, or change it completely. What do you guys think? Should I keep this setup or should I do something completely different? And with completely different, I mean also a new tank, and make it like more some sort of an indoor pond. But at least if I have the budget for it, because I don't know. Yeah, the corona crisis hits hard, and we'll see. But this setup, it's been like this for like 10 years. But I also like the setup, and the Axolotls seem to like it as well. So why would you want to change something like that? But I actually do prefer to look at Axolotls from above. So more like this. Of course it's kind of hard when they are in a tank. But I think they are prettier when they are looked at from above. So more some sort of a pond setup would be nice. But I definitely want some glass on the side as well. Or maybe like a very low tank, or just a tank on the floor. But maybe a little bit, less high, or a bit wider, I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know. I'm gonna have to think about it. Maybe you guys have some suggestions. Leave some in the comments below. And that was it for today. Thanks for watching. Stay calm and keep on breeding chickens, or in this case, axolotls. I actually haven't bred some in a couple of years now. Maybe when I move, I will breed some more, because I don't want them to die out. And there aren't a lot of people that do sell them anymore here in Belgium. So maybe when I have the time and space, I will breed them again. But not this year, maybe next year or within 2 years or so. Because it's always lovely to have like animals that you bred yourself. Like these 3 ones over here. Or maybe I buy just like a new color or something like that. Who knows? More projects. But maybe I have enough projects with the chickens. We'll see. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, leave something in the comments. What do you think about the tanks and the other animals that I still own? Should I do something completely different, or just keep it like this. Goodbye. Alright, now that you've seen my other pets, I think you also want an update on the chickens, no? Who wants to see an update of the chickens? Leave something in the comments below. Pause the video right now and say, I want to see an update of the chickens.